Hello, my dear students. So, we are back again to begin our academic program, and this time we are not able to meet face to face in the classrooms because of this pandemic situation. But we shall try to do justice through this social media so that you'll be able to learn something, study something from your own home itself, adjusting to the situation. So, we shall not worry so much about the situation or think when it is going to improve, but we have to adjust with the situation whatever it may be. So we need to keep ourselves safe. At the same time, we need to keep on going the process of learning. We cannot just stop, we cannot just suspend it, but it has to keep on going. So then only that learning process will be carried out. So we shall study today the lesson number 3. For your second term exam, we have to study lesson number 3, money and credit, economics. Economics lesson number 3. It is about money and credit. You can take in your textbook page number 39. So we know money is the one thing that we handle so much in our daily life. For anything and everything we need money. If you want to buy something, we need money. If you want to get some work done, we need to pay money. If you want to purchase something, or if you want to help someone, we need money. If you want to go to hospital to get treatment, we need money. If you want to travel from one place to another, we need money. So money is required in almost every field of activities. But if you go back to our olden times, before the money was invented, how did the people live their social life? How did the people live their community life? For those days, no money was there. There was no common medium of exchange. Everyone lived with what they have. Some people might have been farmers. They cultivated in their field. Some people might have been shepherds. They grew sheep, or they grew the other animals, cows and other buffaloes and so on. Or some people might have been running some kind of cottage industries. They must have been making maybe shoes or sandals, or some might have been making dress. So different people got involved themselves in different activities. That was the system that was going on several hundreds of years in the primitive stage of life. So no one was having all the required things that they wanted. For example, a person needs, let's say, food. He needs water. He needs shelter. He needs clothes. And he needs foodwares. So many things he requires. And all these things may not be produced by himself. Another person may be producing another item. Another person may be producing one item. For example, let us say a person who is a farmer. He may be cultivating wheat in his field. He may be cultivating rice in his field. He may be cultivating other vegetables in his field. So, for the matter of food items, we can say he is self-sufficient. But what about other things? For example, to work in his field, he needs tools. He needs spades, he needs plows, he needs animals. So those things he does not have. Some other people may be producing tools, spade, blacksmith may be there. He may be producing the spade. He may be producing the plough. He may be growing the animals, buffaloes, and so on, for plowing the field. So there may be another person again. He may be producing clothes, let's say. He may be weaving clothes. There may be another person who is making sandals and shoes. So different people, they concentrate in different fields according to their talents, according to their interests. They choose the area of their work and they produce things that are of important to them. But they also require some other things. So in olden times, we know the people followed was barter system. I'm sure you all have heard from the lower class onwards what is barter system. So barter system is exchanging something, because those days there was no money. Now if you want to buy something, you can go to the shop where variety of things are available and you pay the money and buy the thing and go home. But in olden times it was not so. A person who wants buy a shoes, maybe a farmer, he wants a shoes, so he has to take the grain from his field and go and give to another person, and he may be in need of wheat, so he will take this wheat, and if he has got shoes, he will give the shoes to this person. So they exchange their products to each other. That is how people satisfy their needs in olden times. But when this exchange or when this barter system is going on, there is a lot of difficulties are there. For example, I am a farmer, I am producing or cultivating wheat, and I want a shoes. So I go to a cobbler who is making a shoes, and I tell him, I will give you wheat, you give me your shoes. But then he can say, no, I don't need wheat, I have got sufficient wheat. I got wheat from another farmer. I am having sufficient wheat. I don't want to buy wheat anymore. So you give me clothes, then I will give you shoes. But I don't have clothes to give. So problem was there. That is called the double coincidence of wants. So I have to find out a person who is in need of my product, at the same time who has got the thing to give me which I want. So both people should need each other's things. Then only exchange is possible. Otherwise, I want to exchange something to someone, but that person may not need the thing that I am going to give him. So he'll say no. So that double coincidence of wants, that is called double coincidence of wants. So you can underline in your book that in the page number 39, double coincidence of wants. What is double coincidence of wants? What is it? That is, both parties have to agree to sell and buy each other's commodities. So I have to agree to buy his commodity. Commodity means thing. And he has to agree to buy my commodity, that is my thing. So both parties should agree to each other to buy each other's things. Then it is called double coincidence of wants. That means what he has got, I want, and what I have, he wants. So both parties require each other's things, and that is called double coincidence of wants. So it was very difficult to have this double coincidence of wants. So it is very rarely may come that both parties require each other's things. No, it's not. Because a person who has got shoes and he wants to buy buffalo. So how can we exchange one shoes for one buffalo? So the the value is not equal at all. So one shoes may cost, let us say, 1000 rupees, and one buffalo may cost more than 10,000 rupees. So if one cobbler is exchanging one shoes with one buffalo with another farmer, then that farmer is losing, because he has lost such a big commodity for getting one small commodity shoes. Or if the cobbler say, I will give you 10 shoes and you give me one buffalo, poor fellow, what will he do with the 10 shoes? He cannot wear 10 shoes at a time, is it not? So lot of problems were there when we were following this barter system. But fortunately, the people found out means and methods, ways and methods to overcome this kind of troubles, the hardships of this double coincidence of wants. So what did the people do? They began to find out some things that are common, that have got equal value. So that is how money came into use. So the beginning they were using different metals in order to use as money, not like this modern times the currency notes and all were not there, but people were using different things in order to use as a medium of exchange. So when this money came into use, there was no more barter system. So we can fix the price of the things with the use of money. For example, if you are using metal pieces as money, you can say one buffalo is equal to 100 metal pieces. So we can give 100 money and buy one buffalo. Or wheat, if you want, 1 kg of wheat or one basket of wheat is equal to, let's say, 2 metal pieces or 2 money. So like that, the value of the money was fixed and people could buy anything. So no need to carry my things to his house for exchanging, but I can carry the money with me and give to him and exchange the things with money. And he can take that money and go to another place what he wants to buy and give money to him and buy the things that he needs. So people, it became very easy. Exchange became very easy because of the invention of money, because of the use of money. So we can just imagine in this present day that barter system were to continue, how hard the life would have been. Some people will lose in exchange, some people will gain, and more than that, if you are in some emergency to get something, how many houses you have to search because of double coincidence of wants. We cannot simply go and exchange things. We cannot simply go and force the things upon others. We have to find out whether they need to buy our things, they are in need of our things or not, whether they are ready to buy our things or not. So we have to find a willing person, a ready person who is ready to buy our things. Only then we can exchange the things. So it was such a hard time for our great forefathers, and somehow it has improved step by step, and we have reached to the present stage where different types of money, currency notes are there, coins are there of different value, it is there, and therefore it becomes easy for us to buy anything. There is no more exchange, but there is purchasing, there is buying. So that is a present situation. We are able to have a better time or easy time in order to deal with these hardships and remove the problems. And we know, since this money is used nowadays, the money is used for purchasing anything. You can go to a shop and purchase anything, buy anything, and just give the money that is required. No shopkeeper can say, if you bring something else only, I will give. That is not allowed. They are supposed to provide the things by giving money, exchanging money. So now it is money is used for buying things, for exchanging, for purchasing things. Money is used. Therefore, we can say money is called a medium of exchange. You can underline in your textbook, page number 40. You will find medium of exchange. What is medium of exchange? Money is called medium of exchange. Or another question they can ask, why money is called medium of exchange? What is the reason? It is because money is acting as an intermediate, that means a middleman in exchanging process. So we exchange money with the things. Not before we were exchanging goods with goods, but now we exchange with money with goods. So we buy things and give money. So exchange money. Money became a medium of exchange because it is used as a intermediate. That is not as a middleman like. So in that process of exchange, money becomes the middleman. Money becomes the source, and therefore we can say money is called medium of exchange. So that is how we have reached to the modern times, that money has become very important. Money has become the medium of exchange. So we may ask, how does the use of money make it easier to exchange things? So olden times we know we had to carry our product and go to another place, but now money has become so light. Olden times people were using heavy metals, so it was difficult to carry 100 pieces, and so means today 100 means we can just carry one single note, 100 rupees, and it is so light you can carry in the pocket, and lakhs of rupees we can carry with us because it is so light. So money has become an easy means to exchange even big things, or so many things we can purchase. So we can carry the required amount of money with us because it is so easy, and that way money makes it easy for us to purchase things, to sell things, and so on. And can you also think about some examples of goods and services being exchanged or wages being paid through barter? So sometimes barter system is still existing sometimes in our society, isn't it? Because we exchange goods. For example, I can give you rice, you give me wheat. So we don't take money, we just exchange each other because the price may be same. The price of the rice and price of the wheat may be same, and so we exchange things. Or sometimes we even exchange services. Isn't it? We can say, you come and work in my field for one day, I will come and work in your field for another day. So there is no payment of wage, no paying salary or anything, but we pay with our service. So such kind of things are still going on. So we are exchanging values, equal value things, services of equal value, or commodities of equal value, and so on. We can exchange to each other. And sometimes we can see people who are working in our field, let's say for harvesting, the laborers come and help us to cut the paddy and do the harvesting, and instead of paying them money, we give them rice. So that is exchanging. That is one kind of exchange. They give us their service and we give them things or commodities. So that is also possible. So all these are possible when we have a mutual understanding, mutual agreement. If the worker says, no, I came to work in your field for money and you are giving me rice, I will not accept, me, cannot. So we have to have that understanding. We have to have that agreement that you come and work in my field, I will pay you with grain or with wheat or with rice. So if the laborer agrees, it's okay. Otherwise, it is not possible. So now, whatever agreement we make for barter system, then we should have that agreement from both parties. But with regard to giving money, there is no need of requirement. There is no need of agreement. So after working in my field, I pay you the money. You cannot say, I don't need money, I need grain. We cannot. So money is accepted by all. Nobody can deny or nobody can reject the money. It is given to all, and it is accepted by all. Everyone has to accept the use of money. Therefore, nobody can reject it. So that is just introduction about the money and the barter system. And the next class we shall see about the different forms of money, especially the modern forms of money and so on. So for today we shall wind up with this introduction. So as I said, you try to read this textbook nicely, and 2-3 important points are there. So try to learn that and try to get that idea into your mind, so that the basic is there in your mind. Then we will be able to go ahead with the next step, and that also will be understood well if you have understood the beginning part. So thank you for listening. Have a nice day. We'll meet you again in the next class. Thank you.